welcome back to Angela's Tip Corner. It's Valentine's time. So we're gonna make some chocolate dipped strawberries. I know I love them. I just use regular candy melts. I do it in the microwave. I use a plastic or a glass bowl. Generally when I melt them, I put about 3/4 of the bag in. I do it for a minute, pull it out, stir it, and then 30 seconds after that until it's all melted. And then I take the reserved candy pieces and I put them back in. And I stir it just until they're all gone. And what that does is it kind of tempers your chocolate for you a little bit. That's going to give you a nice shiny finish. You want it to be about body temperature. You don't want it too hot because that just kind of sours your strawberry a little bit, makes it a little mushier. You also want to make sure that you clean your strawberries and have them dry. I used a damp towel, like a nice clean damp towel, and gave them a good wipe down. We're going to do just a couple different strawberries today. They're very quick, they're very simple, they're very pretty, and they're easy. The first ones we're going to prep. These are going to be for tuxedos. I know a lot of people have heard of tuxedos, but they don't know exactly how you do them or just how easy they truly are. But they look super fancy when you're done. So we'll do about 3 of those, and then we're going to let those sit out while we have fun with the other ones because we really want that white chocolate to set up. Okay, so first we're going to go ahead and just take a couple and we're going to dip them in some chocolate. And you want to make sure, if they don't have stems, just make sure you've got some good greens. Pull the greens all the way back, and you're just going to let that hang out for a bit. You want as much of this to drain off as possible, otherwise you're going to have a really big puddle when you set it down. That's also why you want to make sure you get it as close to body temperature as you can, because you won't have as much drain off and it'll have a much more finished look to it. We're going to do a couple of these and we're just going to leave them, and then we're going to put some fun stuff on a couple of them too, and then we'll come back to these after the fact. You can shake some of the excess chocolate off too. It's not going to hurt the strawberry. Just don't go all Tarzan on it because you will end up having the strawberry detach from its stem, and then you get the fun job of fishing it out of your chocolate, which is not necessarily a bad thing because then you can eat it right away. So some of these we're just going to set down and we're going to put some peanuts on some of them. Dip this one in my white chocolate. And if you're working with more than one color of chocolate at a time, definitely continually stir them and watch them. If you notice it's getting a little cool, just pop it back in your microwave for another 15 seconds, and that should take it back to the nice fluid state. You don't want to go more than that because then you do risk scorching your melting chocolate, and then you have to throw it all away. There's no saving scorched. And I'm sure you can see these strawberries are actually setting up pretty well if your strawberries are nice and refrigerated. And see, this is what happens if you don't pull your greens back right there. You get chocolate all over them. I mean, it's not a bad thing, but some people get upset if they go to eat a strawberry and they get the greens. It's not going to kill you. All right, I'll do one more of those. And once again, like pretty much anything else, sky's the limit. You can pick whatever toppings you want to put on here. If you think it'll pair well with strawberry and chocolate, go for it. If you think gummy bears will taste good on this, I'm not going to judge. Okay, now it looks like our white chocolate is set up pretty much. It doesn't have to be fully set on the bottom. We just need this top part set. We're going to go ahead and bring our dark chocolate back over now. And what we're going to do is we're going to dip it at an angle on the front so that we have a V left of the white, but the back is going to be completely encased in chocolate. Just like that. And if you want a more defined jacket, you can do one side, let it sit, come back, do the other side and let it sit, and that'll actually give you more defined lapels on your tuxedo. And then just take something that you can dip for a little point, and you just go back in. Doop, doop, doop. There you go, that's a tuxedo. All right, so now back to these ones. This is how you make them look super fancy, and people will think about them from one of those places. You just take your chocolate, just drizzle it. Already that looks like it's store-bought. It doesn't look like it's homemade. You can also get different colors to do this. Whatever tickles your fancy. You can put sprinkles on them, sanding sugar, and the same holds true for the whites. Let's see if this one's, it's not quite set, but it's set enough for our purpose. And now I am going to do one more to show you just how much fun you can have when you don't let your chocolate set before you drizzle it. So we're going to go do the horizontal lines on this. And now, once again, you can use a spatula, you can use a toothpick. And just like that, you have a really, really cool looking strawberry. If you prefer marbled, you could always take a container, put your white chocolate or your dark chocolate in it, put a dab of your other one in, dip your strawberry in there, and as you pull it up and you turn it, it will instantly marble on its own. But as you can see, strawberries and chocolate, match made in heaven, super easy to do and guaranteed to impress anybody you want to woo this Valentine's Day. So thanks for watching. Until next time.